barely getting past Panda Bear, who honestly was, I mean, he played Villager, but he played real good Villager.
He was real happy after game 2.
Yeah. And Ned was ahead against Big Mac in all 3 games, but lost one of those from behind and then almost lost the set A. Both very close. So both these guys, I think, just happy to be in winners finals at the moment.
Yes. But this is it. This is the big climactic showdown between #1 and #2 on the PR.
Yeah, this is certainly a thing that we have seen many times before, but it's actually been a little while since I've gotten to commentate the Tyroy headset.
Whoa! Oh. He didn't quite get the last read he needed. He got the 1 read on the first Witch Twisty Eye to send him really high, but then he needed 1 more read. He couldn't get it. Ned evaded the final kill move.
Yeah, and now Ned, who had a big lead that you saw get almost very quickly erased. A lot of damage quickly from Bayo is actually almost a scarcity. The character can combo, but doesn't always do a ton of damage. Quickly getting up to 64%.
Yep. So
Ned looking to close the stock out. He's had great spacing all day. That was really what got him through the match with Big Mac and winner semis to get here. Very close to a charge limit. So Tyroy definitely going to be looking to end the stock as soon as that happens, because he'll be at that right weight where you can combo him at this percent. So let's see what happens.
yeah, and with limit, it makes him fall faster, so AO combos are a bit more potent. Ooh.
Then with the short hop nair about as far across the screen as you can go.
Did that hit get up attack?
It can. I'm not sure if that was get up attack.
Strange.
Yeah, Cloud's down tilt, actual good.
Yeah.
Actual super good.
Ooh.
All right, digging for that back air.
Okay, this is gonna.
Oh, wow. A lot of things just happened there that made very little sense.
Yeah, I thought forward throw was gonna not kill, but put. Okay, yeah, that's not much to note of. But yeah, I thought he was gonna forward throw to put him way off stage and then try to pick up the recovery, but he just grab released him to make him fall, and then that caused him to burn the limit. And he went for the stage spike, but
missed it. And then Ned came back and got the stock. So Ned kind of escaping from a very strange situation there with the best possible outcome, which was taking a stock and not losing a stock when you're off stage and losing limit.
Ooh. Yeah, that was excellent spacing from Ned so that the back air didn't push him far enough that he wouldn't be able to get the grab.
I gotta ask Tyroy at the end of this if that grabber release was intentional. I kind of want to know, because that was super cool.
Ooh.
Double side B there.
Yeah, he managed to DI far enough out that even after the second side B, Bayo didn't have any moves that could have killed him.
Certainly a missed input. Or going for the hardest read of all time.
I mean, hey, it would have ended the game in the most stylish way imaginable.
Would have ended the career of a probable PGR player. All right, Cloud lifting to 160 is huge.
Yeah.
Just absolutely insane, and one of the ways to beat a character like Bayo that can combo you so hard is just, if you let her hit you, fine. Just don't let her kill you.
Yeah, it might sound crazy, but Bayonetta actually is not good at killing people. And
yeah, not if they get to high percents. They don't always have good ways to set up anything.
Yeah, all of her kill setups are like back air, down tilt into something, up tilt into something, which, as long as you're playing defensively and not running into stuff, they're not going to hit.
Meanwhile, Cloud and that Meg Ryan skin that he's got has many ways to kill people.
Yeah.
I think he has 14 different kill moves after 100%.
It's basically every move. If it doesn't kill you, it's probably going to combo into a kill.
Alright, so we're going to Dreamland. I haven't seen this stage, I think, all day.
Oh, really?
On commentary, for sure. Not in the last couple of sets.
Underrated stage.
I've seen a lot of FD today.
Huh.
Which is really strange, especially for the characters that were picking it. Tyroy hoping that Ned's jump was gone. It was not. Now he's going to find himself off stage. Going for it all there. But he's able to make it back fairly safely.
All right. Ooh, he was expecting Ned to jump back with an up air, as Ned is so famous for doing. But Ned knows. Oh, his drift was not going to let him get hit by that. And even if he got hit, it would have been off on stage.
Triple up air there, putting a ton of damage on the Bayo, who previously had nothing. Got rid of limit, though.
Yep. And yeah, Tyroy is looking very in control here. Even though he doesn't have stage control, everything else is going right for him.
Yeah, well, now he lost stage control, but turned it around with that back air. Oh, wow, Ned. Scary moment there. Tyroy just kind of misspaced and mistimed that down tilt. That could have just ended him. That's free.
Yep.
Witch time into down tilt up smash.
That up air would have covered every option except tech in place, but Tyroy teched in place. And yeah, now that he's kind of got the stock lead, if there's a situation like that where Cloud cannot safely charge limit, he's fine with just letting that situation remain for as long as necessary.
Oh, absolutely. Now Ned with limit, but down a stock. Does not want to let Tyroy put on too many pounds extra credit here, especially because Bayonetta can kill you so quickly when she has rage. It can kind of come out of nowhere.
Especially on Dreamland, where she not only has the platforms to carry you upwards, but the ceiling is also not high. Like,
not as high.
Yeah, not Battlefield high. It's just an average ceiling, but the platforms make it really, really scary against a character that can combo people off the top. Excellent cross-up.
I'm alright with that. It's just kind of a decision-making, get some damage in. He could have tried to go too deep, but Cloud is one of those scary characters that if you misspace anything, just the up air will kill you.
Yep. You do one thing that's not a guaranteed combo, and then the up air hits.
He was going for the back air, and I don't know if it was a missed input or if he guessed wrong, but letting that back on stage.
Yeah, if it wasn't a missed input, it was to cover SDI, which Ned just did regular DI on that one. He knows that Bayo doesn't have too many guaranteed kill combos that aren't really risky in that situation. So he just kind of did the good DI instead of going for some crazy SDI, but nice call out on the jump. Even though it didn't lead to anything because he had already burned his jump getting it.
Got a little bit of damage for it. Now Ned's sitting at 80%, unable to finish this first stock, and now we're in the other situation where Bayo living forever, and that's weird to me. It's one thing when it's against Bayo, but all of Cloud's moves kill at this percent? Like, all of them?
Yeah, Tyroy's just doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, and he got caught. He accidentally dropped off ledge. I don't think he meant to do that at all. Let's see if he can make something out of it, though. At 100% down and with no limit because he needed to burn it to guarantee the kill.
Yep. Ooh. But it's almost back.
It is almost back, but little bits of poking from those bullet arts. Oh, that was supposed to be a forward tilt, I think.
Probably, because he even got the read he wanted, but Tyro was still able to witch twist out of it. Ooh. It was power shielded, but Tyroy had spaced it too well. 3
offensive moves. Now all of a sudden, Bayo is actually at a scary percentage. Because you're looking at like
up air finishing touch.
Well, if you want to go super deep, even up air into cross slash with rage against a character as light as Bayo, you never know.
Yep.
And she's at 50.
Yeah, pretty sure Bayo's at kill percent.
Yeah, Tyroy needed to really like evade a lot of these early hits. He had a good lead and he was in a great situation, but he got a little too aggressive there.
And yeah, just like we saw last game, it is not easy for Bayo to pick up this kill. But only 1:46 seconds and the victory is awarded to Tyroy. He just needs to not die for that long.
Or get hit like roughly 4 more times.
Ooh, that's rough. Ooh.
Wow, that was unexpected, but that nair covers everything, everywhere, at all times.
It's a good move.
It is quite a good move. Tyroy, I think, figured out the clock, though.
Yeah.
He's kind of staying away, but...
Also, when you're up against Limit Cloud, like, there's nothing he can do to force you to approach. He can't charge Limit anymore. He already has it.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to ever approach Limit Cloud, unless you're behind, which Tyroy isn't.
Well, let's see if he stays away. He's going for down tilts. It's like he's trying to bait Ned in. We are sub 1 minute now.
Yep.
And Ned's got 54% to make up if he doesn't get the stock.
That nair phantom hit. That nair probably would have led to something.
All right, Tyroy taking a sweet time on ledge. I think he's got the plan now, yep.
He can't take too much time, though, because I believe Limit Cross Slash does hit ledge. I don't know if Ned's going to be willing to throw it out, but there's also Limit Blade Beam, which took the first stock.
No, I mean from the platform.
Oh, no,
and he gets caught.
An up air.
He knew what he wanted to do. He wanted to time him out, and he just got caught with that up air. He needed to side B away there. But hindsight's 20/20. He could have also just gotten a little aggressive and gone for a back air. You never know. But now Ned is going to have that 2-0 lead. Cloud Bayo's a tough matchup.
Yeah, I would say this is Bayo's worst matchup.
Probably. If Bayo has a bad matchup, it's this or Diddy.
Or Corrin. I think Corrin does well against Bayo as well. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, so we're going into Game 3 on Smashville. Dreamland obviously did not pan out for Tyroy like he wanted it to. So I think at this point, instead of going for the long game, he's trying to make this game as short as possible. He wants to give himself access to a bunch of the crazy combos off the side and just try to end this before Ned can get going.
Yeah, definitely a logical option. He's actually been catching that quite a bit off stage with the fares into various moves, but he hasn't, like, there it is.
Yep, and that was real scary for Ned. If Tyroy had read his option to get back to ledge, he would have been dead. Ooh.
Up air, and that was a really smart air just to get Tyroy off him so he could have the limit. But how high are we going? How high are we going?
All the way up!
Oh, and he got caught! See, there it is! You missed by an inch and you die to an up air.
Yeah, from that...
Wow.
In order to make that up B into up air guaranteed, you need to hit from... Like, you need the back hit of up B so that they kind of go across you into up air. I think Ned actually managed to SDI it to get exactly where he needed to be for the up air to not connect, and then he just did his own up air.
So now it's going to go the other way, where Ned wants to end this game as soon as possible because he has such a lead. He doesn't want to get into another one of those situations where he's just now going to try to put on damage with every move in his arsenal and try to catch him with like a back air or something along those lines.
But if Tyroy can finish off the stock, which is easier said than done,
yep,
we'll probably have a Rage Bayo versus a low percent Cloud, which, all right.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah, so.
Not the way I expected, but that'll definitely work.
Yeah, just give Cloud, duh. How else are you going to kill him? But yeah, Tyroy has been watching Ned's DI and SDI for 2 full games and almost a third. So if he's been saving something, some sort of combo.
Well, these guys know each other so well that honestly, I think Tyroy mentally would save it for Grands in one of those situations. True. Like you have, if you get 3-0'd, fine. But if you can get momentum on your favor and claw your way back up to Grands from Losers Finals, depending on who you play, which I believe, I'm not really sure who won the other sets. We'll find out in Losers Semis. But if you can claw your way back up, then you've got some different things you can do. And these guys know each other so well that they will go for different various mix-up options for both DI and for like Cloud's approach options.
Nice SDI. He managed to get himself low enough that because he was in limit, Bayo wasn't able to finish the combo, but...
Tyroy was ready for that this time, and Ned
he missed the jump input. I'm pretty sure Tyroy had it, and he either
Did he have the jump?
Well, yeah, he had the jump. So he either misread the way Ned was going to DI, which is I think what happened, that or he just messed up. But yeah, if he had gotten the read there on whether Ned was going to go high or go low, he had the neutral air and it would have killed.
Well, Tyroy is very slowly but surely put on the percentage on Ned to keep this game within full reach. Like, we haven't seen Witch Time this entire game, so that's something you may see.
Although if he Witch Times now and Ned doesn't fall for it, he's basically dead.
Well, that's the risk you run. But if you catch him with it, then he gets... This game is, 90% mental.
Yeah.
So if you can catch him with the Witch Time, he might be frustrated. But if you get caught with another forward tilt, you will die. So it's an option.
Yeah.
He hasn't been able to carry him up or off the side. So plan C, which is actually what Witch Time truly is, like plan C.
Yeah. I like how they both jumped and both fast fell at basically the same time. But
that was a good catch on the back air. Ned gonna take the set 3-0 and advance to Grands through winners, knocking E2C Tyroy into losers. These guys tend to have quite the storied rivalry, so this may not be the last